Hey guys, I want to try and get this intro done before the sun does this. Yeah. So basically this is a video that heaps of you guys have been requesting. It is the eyeshadow look that I was wearing in my April favourites and drugstore nude lipsticks videos. It is basically incredibly simple, but I'm going to focus kind of the video on how to make blue eyes pop. So you can't really see my eyes that well at the moment, like the blue in them, but that's just because the lighting sucks. As you can see, the sun's coming out and casting lines on my face and I think I've run out of time. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. Bye everyone. Alright, sorry for the terrible lighting, but I had to close the blinds because the stupid sun was coming through them. Urgh! Okay, so basically this is really simple, the whole making blue eyes pop concept. All you need to do is choose colours that are opposite to your eye colour on the colour wheel. So for blue eyes, that is bronzy kind of colours, copper colours, gold, browns, or you can also choose a darker kind of blue, so like a navy blue, not necessarily an actual bright blue because that's going to detract from the actual eye colour, but more kind of, yeah, navy blue, so that's going to accentuate and complement your eyes as well. So I'm using Milani eyeshadows. They're very cheap, but they're very good quality, and I'm using a very cheap eyeliner as well. So basically this look is really easy to achieve. Also, don't forget that if you're not into wearing bronzy kind of colours, you can also wear a red lip, like a red lipstick, and kind of black eyeliner. That looks really nice on blue eyes. It makes them stand out so much. Red is really good for that. Kind of like the pin-up look. Whew, I'm gonna go and I hope you enjoy the video. Bye. So as usual, I'm gonna start out with my NYX eyeshadow base. Okay, so the eyeshadows that I actually used in those tutorials were these little Milani eyeshadows. So it's just those little single eyeshadows here. This one is in Desert Sun. But if for any reason you can't find that one, you can also try this one, which looks pretty much the exact same. I think there is a slight difference, but this one is called Sun Goddess. So there's Sun Goddess and Desert Sun, which are pretty much, as I said, the exact same colour. And I'm just going to take any old eyeshadow brush using my Sigma one and apply that to the base of my eyelid. I'm going to take it up just to the crease as well. Just so that the whole lid is entirely covered. So that is the colour just kind of like slapped onto my eyelids. Next, I'm going to be taking this eyeshadow, also from Milani in Spice. Now this one is really nice because although it is a brown, it has kind of a bit of a reddish kind of warm tone to it. Almost a bit of plum or maroon. So I'm just going to be grabbing a round blending brush just like this one and then apply that in the crease. So just blending it in windscreen wiper motions. Now onto the other eye. So I'm just going to blend that darker colour out a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. So now that that is done, I'm just going to move on to the bottom lash line. So I'm going to be using this brush here, the little pencil brush. These are so handy, and I'm going to take that same colour that we just used, the Spice, and apply that just a little bit on my brush, not too much. And I'm just going to apply that pretty much to about there. So I'd say that's probably like a third of the way in, I think you could say, yeah. So now that the darker colour here is done, I'm going to go and use this colour here just in that area there. The last step is to highlight the inner corners of each eye. Now I always prefer to use a colour such as this one, which is like a really pale kind of yellow, just because I think it brightens a little bit better and it's more noticeable and a little bit more natural. So I'm going to grab that with the same pencil brush that I used before and just apply that in the inner corner. And I always bring it up in that kind of darkest area here, just because I like the way it looks and also brightens that dark area in that corner. And then on the bottom, It's going to kind of go over that lighter bronze colour a little bit, which is fine. It's just going to make it look more kind of gradient. So now that that is done, you can go in with an eyeliner. I don't normally wear eyeliner, as most of you guys know, but I will make an exception for this eyeshadow look because I'll be using a brown and not a black, so it's not going to be as dark around my eyes. If you're going out, like clubbing or something, you can also kind of make it a little more interesting with a sparkly glitter eyeliner. This one is from NYX and it is in the colour 03 Mocha Latte. Don't think you're going to be able to see it unless I zoom in and I can't be bothered. So yeah, that adds a really, really nice effect as well. You can kind of see what that looks like in my clubbing, in my first clubbing video, get ready with me video. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be using the Savvy by Designer Brands luxury liner in Brilliant Bronze, which I showed in my April favourites. And now just to line the bottom lashes, obviously. You're not going to be able to even tell that much that you're wearing eyeliner, and that's kind of the point. You just want it to kind of deepen up the look a little bit without it being too obvious and over dramatic, because you do want to keep all of the colours in the bronzy kind of family. Okay, so that is how that looks so far. It's really, really, really simple, and as you can see, my eyes look pretty blue at the moment, so it's a good sign. So now I'm going to apply mascara, Max Factor Experience Volumizing Mascara. Now I would recommend black mascara over a brown one, just because the colour is obviously darker, so it's going to make the colour of your eyes stand out even more. So that is how it looks with mascara as well.